Why people hate Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is, by far, one of the most controversial people in pop music. She's turned heads and rolled the eyes of many people over the years, but why is she so hated? Before we begin, remember to hit that like button so we know who Nicki's real fans are. Before she was famous, it may shock you to know that Nicki Minaj's real name is Anaconda Mirage. Anica was born in St. James in the District of Spain in December of 1982, making her 37 years old as of 2020. Her father made his way through life as a financial consultant as well as singing gospel music. Her mother was a gospel singer as well, and strangely enough, she also worked in finance. Regardless of his affiliation with religion, her father, Robert, was known to be an alcoholic. He also dabbled in other drugs, resulting in him developing an incredibly violent temper. He was known to have violent outbursts, one of which led to him burning down the family home in 1987 when Nicki was just 5 years old. Nicki has several siblings, several of whom grew up with Nicki and lived with her grandmother when her home life became too difficult. Her mother was working hard to give her children a better life and decided to move to the Bronx when Nicki was 5 years old. Her mother was attending college when she invited her children to move to Queens with her. The family purchased a home on 147th Street, with Nicki recalling this period of her life negatively. She said that her mother never disciplined any of the children. She'd always be around if ever needed, but they were essentially allowed to do whatever they pleased. Nicki says she always wished her mother would have been more strict, as she wanted to have a household with a much tighter grip on each other. As Nicki entered her teenage years, she aspired to be an actress. She worked diligently to make her dreams a reality and decided to attend a high school that dedicated itself to music and performing arts. By the time she graduated, she had been cast in an off-Broadway production known as In Case You Forget. The play carried on throughout 2001, but Nicki soon began to struggle financially. She took a job at a local Red Lobster restaurant to make ends meet, but she didn't stay in this position very long. As fate would have it, she couldn't stay in any position for very long. She revealed in an interview that she was fired from about 15 separate jobs, all for the same reason. Apparently, she was not courteous to guests and received complaints from numerous customers. You can learn a lot about a person's character and moral compass by watching how they help others. They offer to help them at all. This is especially telling of people who are in the customer service business, such as Nicki. There are far too many people in this world who feel as though they get paid to simply show up to their job when they simply isn't the case. We get paid to do our jobs well and to be courteous and helpful to others. You can easily make a person's entire day or life significantly better simply by being nice to them or offering to help them. Sadly, it seems as though Nicki never understood this and was promptly fired on numerous occasions for her poor behavior around others.
Well, I say complacency is death. The minute you start feeling like, you know, it's harder to be at the top than to get to the top.
Nicki Minaj's launch to stardom. In 2004, Nicki had given up her jobs in the service industry and had begun to pursue a career in music. She made friends with a rap group known as the Hood Stars and briefly joined the group. She helped to write songs and performed with them on several occasions. The group continued to write a song for WWE star Diva Victoria, with Diva using this song as her entrance theme. The song was featured on a WWE compilation album, but Nicki unexpectedly left the group shortly after the album was released. Immediately after leaving the Hood Stars, she began to release music on her MySpace page. As she uploaded content, she would forward it to music executives and labels. It didn't take long for her to gain the attention of the CEO of Dirty Money Entertainment. Nicki signed to DME in 2007 for a 180-day contract. She began to perform solo acts under the name Nicki Mirage. It didn't take long for the label to suggest that she switch her name to Minaj, as they wanted to further differentiate her stage persona from her personal life. Nicki remembered the moment that she changed her name and said, "My real name is Mirage." Fendi, the CEO, flipped it when he met me because I had such a nasty flow.
I think that being an underground artist was the best thing I could have ever done in my life.
By July 2007, Nicki had recorded her first solo mixtape titled Playtime Is Over. She released a follow-up in April of the following year. Before long, she was given the title of Female Artist of the Year in 2008 at the Underground Music Awards. Her career only continued to grow from here, with her next EP being released a few months later in 2009. This helped her gain attention on television, with her songs being featured on both BET and MTV. One of her tracks, known as I Get Crazy, managed to peak at number 20 on the Billboard rap chart, helping Nicki to be discovered by fellow rapper Lil Wayne. By August 2009, Nicki had signed to Lil Wayne's label, Young Money Entertainment. Wayne helped her to find collaborative acts to perform with, landing her a spot on a Gucci Mane and Trina song. When the compilation album We Are Young Money was released, she was also featured on Bedrock and Roger That, though Bedrock is what began to launch Nicki's career into the Hollywood spotlight, with the song peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. The album was eventually certified gold by RIAA, proving that Nicki Minaj had finally made it in the music industry.
We were waiting.
I was like, please ask them to wait for me.
They were taking down the lights. We were yelling at them.
I know.
Like,
Were
don't
you
take
guys
down the lights.
chanting Nicki, Nicki, Nicki?
Yes, we were screaming.
In the coming months, Nicki's face was featured on countless advertisements, magazines, and websites. Her songs began to play on worldwide radio. She became a household name. She was largely recognized due to her extravagant choice of makeup and hairstyles. She's now most known for wearing incredibly bright lipstick and various over-the-top hair colors. This has become her signature style, and it doesn't seem like she plans on changing her tune any day soon. By 2014, just 4 years after Nicki got her first real taste of success in the music industry, she would find fame, fortune, and controversy unlike she had ever experienced before. Her music video for the hit song Anaconda had gone viral, securing Nicki's place at the top of the charts for several weeks.
I don't know what happened. I really don't know how that happened.
Yes,
I really
you
don't.
do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't. Like, I was really shocked. Like, I was like, what just happened?
Anaconda virality and controversy. It's every artist's dream to have their work go viral. We can assume this was a dream of Nicki's as well, as she certainly played into the success and loved every minute of it. Anaconda is, by all means, Nicki's most popular song to date, and is her main claim to fame. The song was written sometime in 2014, with the instrumental being produced by Paulo Dodon. According to some sources, the instrumental was originally supposed to be given to Missy Elliott, another female rap artist, though the song was pulled and given to Nicki to be re-recorded. There's a bit of confusion about this though, because Missy says she was never given the song in the first place. However, Paulo seems to suggest that the producers weren't satisfied with Missy's work and pulled the song from production. Regardless of the specifics here, Nicki happily accepted the instrumental and added her twist to the song.
I didn't think I changed my rap style. I think you guys were just starting to hear me, and you didn't hear all of me yet. That's it.
The cover art for the single was posted online and instantly went viral. The cover features Nicki Minaj dressed in nothing but a bikini top and a thong. Her backside is facing the camera with a parental advisory logo covering up her presumably revealing underwear. The cover art made its way across the internet, being shared and liked millions of times. The label could not have asked for a better response, as it seemed as though the cover art had gone viral before the song was even released. When the song was finally released and posted to YouTube in August of 2014, it became an instant classic. The song currently has just shy of 1 billion views, with hundreds of creators making reaction videos to the song. Though this is where there was a massive divide in Nicki's fan base that caused her an incredible amount of controversy.
What are girls gonna think when they see this if they wanna aspire to be like a rapper in the industry, that they have to be naked and make songs just about twerking to be successful?
Many felt as though Nicki's music video had taken things a bit too far. While she was known for having an over-the-top personality and a rather eccentric choice of clothing, the Anaconda music video seems to have been too much for a large number of her viewers, as is evident by the YouTube comments and the fact that the video has been downloaded over 1.5 million times. A large portion of her fans were upset with the performance. Main reason for this is because the song seems to be objectifying women any chance it gets. The music video features dozens of women wearing revealing clothing and seemingly holding nothing back. The video is also believed to have helped spawn the twerking craze, which became so popular around this. A seemingly endless amount of people chimed in and voiced their concerns over the video, stating that it was painting the female body in a negative light. While we should all embrace who we are and learn to feel comfortable in our bodies, it seems as though Nicki was essentially selling her looks and unique figure for fame and money.
If you know you're great at what you do, don't ever be ashamed to ask for the top dollar in your field.
This could very easily leave a lasting impression in the minds of young viewers and certainly hurt the feminist and female equality movements that were becoming popular around this time. Her video likely hurt the cause of this movement by further objectifying the female body and essentially proving to Hollywood that, regardless of the strides that have been made in the female equality, objectifying women was still a massive issue in the entertainment industry. This brought an unforeseeable amount of hate to Nicki, but it still managed to make her millions upon millions of dollars. This video is one of the largest reasons for the massive amount of hate that Nicki is constantly receiving from listeners and fans.
Wait, so if you believe you can twerk, you can twerk?
You can twerk, yes. That's the basic, yeah.